What is up, comic book fans, readers, collectors, cover lovers? Everyone is welcome here at Nerdy Geeks Comics, no matter how you collect. Today is Friday, April the 24th, 2026, and this is my final order cutoff video, and I am once again joined by Brucifer from the Kingdom of Nerds. What's up, Bruce?
Hey, what's going on? I am happy to be here for this final order cutoff. There's some great covers that hopefully you picked, because once you guys see mine, you'll be like, did Nerdy really look at FOC?
You know, there is something that is happening. I mentioned it on my new comic book day haul, but that's the only time I've mentioned it. So if nobody saw that, I am changing up the way I'm collecting. And Bruce, you were literally part of that last weekend when you saw that I had what they called to as a moment of clarity, where I decided I will not be ordering so many books on FOC, and I'm going to be concentrating more on Grails. So thank you by getting me through that, because I feel so much better.
Well, it only took you almost a year to figure it out. I'm glad you finally figured it out. So the light came to your Jesus moment. I'm so happy for you. You don't need 1,000 ratios every new comic book day.
I don't get 1,000 new every new comic day.
500 ratios every comic book day.
At the most, I had like 16 on the list for 1 week.
Yes, maybe. And they're all 1 in 100s, guys. All 1 in 100.
No, I've never had more than 2 1 in 100s in the same week, as far as I can remember.
A 25 1 in 50s.
Okay, well, anyways, you're gonna see a drastic change in what I'm collecting. If you've been watching my FOCs, you know at one point I was in the 60s, 50s, 40s. Well, now I'm gonna be down in the 20s. Maybe it'll spike up in the 30s here and there. We'll see. I'm still a collector. But anyways, Bruce,
are you really? I
am a collector. I am a collector.
Let's see what you got for your final order cutoff. I am interested to see how your list has gone from here to here. Let's go.
Perfect. Let's go.
I am judging you.
I wouldn't expect it any other way.
That's what I do.
All right. So as I said, this is for this coming Monday, April the 27th. So if you see anything that you don't have, and then watch Bruce's FOC later and see whatever horrible books he picked, and if you have bad takes like him, add them to your list. Go to your local LCS, or go to your LCS. There's no need for local. Go to your LCS, go to your online retailer, wherever you get your books, and put them in, because this hobby is way too expensive for just, paper. All right, to start off, I have Absolute Green Arrow. This is issue number 1. This is cover A by Rafael Albuquerque. I really like this cover, Bruce. What do you think?
I think it's a really good cover. It's really well done. I like the way the shadows plays into the left side of the book, and it's like a struggle between light and darkness for me. So This is definitely a cover I'm picking up.
Yeah, it's a great book. And then I am like, if you've been reading it, especially if you read Absolute Evil number 1, you know that this is a book that I was shocked when they announced that it was coming out. So I'm curious to see how well they do with it.
Spoilers, Oliver is dead.
True. He was, I was like, oh, hell, look, we got the first introduction of Oliver Queen. Oh, and he's gone.
He's dead. We already have one Batman. We don't need another one.
All right. So here we have cover B, the Gerald Perel variant. I'm a fan of Gerald Perel's artwork. I like the look of this. I don't know what I think about the mask, because it reminds me a lot of the Taskmaster. So I don't know, but I like it.
It's a good design. I don't know about the cover, but it's okay. I like the other one better.
Yes, cover A is much better.
It's a good variant, but I prefer the cover A.
Yeah, cover A is way better than this one. You're not wrong. And then I will also be picking up cover D, which is the Tula Lotte variant, because I'm a big fan of Tula Lotte. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, because the way I'm starting to think now, I might drop cover B and just keep A and D, because you're right. B wasn't that great, and I need to save up money for my grails. But I do like this Tula Lotte cover, and it looks like we're going to have Black Canary, the absolute Black Canary, coming in.
Yes, I know. I know she's investigating Oliver's death, I believe. Let's see how this design of Black Canary goes over with the fans, because there is no fishnets in this picture.
Do you think that this is her actual final costume? I just figured this was just her, dressed. I didn't think it was her in her actual costume.
I don't know. I've seen some superheroines run around with less.
I get a very big Erica Slaughter vibe whenever I see her in this.
Is it because she has short hair?
I mean, it's the short hair. It's the tank top. It's the black leggings or jeans, whatever you want to call it. It's very Erica Slaughter like.
I can see
Put some blades in her hands, and you would think that's what it is.
She'll have a mask by issue 2.
All right, next up, I have the Amazing Spider-Man Spider-Versity, issue number 2. This is the Justina Dura, the Magic the Gathering variant. So at first, Bruce, I was going to pick up every single Magic the Gathering that was coming out. But now that I'm changing the way I'm collecting, and there's 37, I'm going to be far more selective. But this one of Spider-Woman, I do like, so I will be picking up this one.
Yeah, some of them are really good. Some of them are just like, eh. And I'm just glad they're not a 1 in 25, because that'd really piss me off.
Yeah, that would. But I'm curious to see how many of those 1 in 50s are actually going to sell without the card outline, because they are really plain without it. And I'd be shocked if those actually sell.
Yeah, I don't like those at all.
Nope. All right. I'm also picking up Avengers Armageddon, issue number 1. This cover is, I'm guessing you told me before that it's DK Ruan, right?
That was Dyke Ruan.
I said Dyke last time, and you said DK, I thought.
I've never said that in my life.
Okay, then Dyke Ruan. I don't know anything about what this story is going to be about. I thought the cover was interesting. And then as you and I know, before we get on, usually I'm talking to Justin about Magic, and supposedly there's going to be a Magic card that's exclusive to these covers for this issue. So
I swear I've seen this cover before. Must be an homage to this is an homage to a Hulk, World War Hulk cover.
Yeah, I think so, because it does look really familiar. I was thinking of the same thing.
Yeah, so, but not a cover I'm picking up.
And then here we have the Ryan Stegman Magic the Gathering variant. I really do like this one, and hopefully the card looks like this. But I have heard that the card that's going to be inserted is not going to be any of the cover arts. But this one is really nice. I really like this one.
You would think they would take advantage of these covers and put them in cards, but Marvel. So.
Well, they're taking advantage of the cards and putting them on the covers.
That's not how that works.
Okay. And here we have Batman number 163. This is cover K, the Gabriel Dell'Otto connecting variant. I have not been collecting the connecting variants, but this cover with Harley and the Joker right here in their more traditional costumes, I really like, so I'm picking it up, even though I'm not going to have the rest of Clayface in it.
Yeah, it's a good cover. I'm glad they're finally bringing back Hush 2 to finish it off. I'm really enjoying Hush 2. I know people are complaining, but I don't care what people think. I'm going to read it anyway.
Read what you like, Bruce. And then here we have Catwoman number 87. This is cover A by Sebastian Fiumara. I really like the artwork on this cover. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up, but I want people to be aware. I know there are a lot of Fiumara fans out there, so if you like it, pick it up. I'm probably going to skip out on it.
Yeah, Fiamara's been doing all the 8 covers, and every cover he's done has been amazing.
Yeah, it's a nice cover, but there's no Catwoman on it, so what's the point?
Who cares about Catwoman?
Oh yeah, why would you want Catwoman on the Catwoman book? Here we have End of Life, issue number 4. This is cover A by Gerald Perel. I have really liked this book, Bruce. Have you been reading it?
Yes, it's really good. He's
Yeah.
such an asshole, and I'm here for it.
He is, and yet somehow you end up still kind of liking him, even though they really try to make you not want to like him. But I've enjoyed it. I compare it to Pop Kill. It's just one of those entertaining, fun action books, and that's all it is. No big story behind it. Just like, hey, we're gonna get some action. You're gonna see some people die, have some fun. That's it. I enjoy it.
Nice.
All right, here we have Exquisite Corpses, issue number 13. This is cover A by Michael Walsh. And here we have the final issue to Exquisite Corpses. I remember when we first did the review of the first book, and it felt like it would be forever till we got here, and now we're already here. Have you been keeping up with it?
Of course I have. There are two left standing, plus an extra that wasn't intended for the game, but let's see
No
how
spoilers.
that plays out.
I'm sure there's a lot of people who haven't read this yet or are waiting for the series.
I think I could spoil it.
No, don't spoil it. I'm one of those people who don't like spoilers, so
Yeah.
I'm looking out for my friends who also don't like spoilers.
That's fine.
I enjoy
won't.
the journey, but I have enjoyed it especially. So issue 1 was great. 2 through 5 were kind of slow, but it seems like ever since issue 6, every issue's just been great. All right, and I'm also going to try and pick up cover G, the 1 per store variant, because I am that guy that likes to pick these up. So I'm going to grab it. I've only been able to grab 3 of the 1 per stores so far, though.
Nice. That should be a good pickup. Ooh.
So here we have Fall of the House of Slaughter, issue number 2. This is cover A by Sam Wolf Connolly. And I'm hoping we get a nice, reintroduction into what's going on currently with the House of Slaughter. I'm assuming by the Fall of the House of Slaughter, that's what this is. Maybe it's the death of the dragon. We'll find out, because we've been going into Erica's past in the last 5 or 6 issues of Something's Killing the Children. So it'd be nice to get back to the current house and see what's going on there.
Yeah, I'm not reading it. I'm collecting it, but not reading it.
I'll read it. All right, and here we have Godzilla, issue number 11. This is the 1 in 15 Louis De Martini's movie homage variant. So I know you are collecting these, Bruce. I'm collecting them as well, but I feel like it's starting to feel like diminishing returns. Like the first few seemed like really great covers, and now it seems like they're just kind of throwing stuff in there, and they don't feel as great. I think I might stop picking these up. What about you?
I'm definitely picking this one up because there's Anguirus on the cover. So,
well, he was already on another cover.
Oh, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan.
Okay, so Anguirus is one of your favorites.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. But I don't know, man. They just looking at the ones that are coming in the future, they just don't look as great. I don't know. The completionist in me wants to get them all, but the new collector in me is like, I can spend my money in a better way. All right, here we have Narco, issue number 3. This is cover A by Daniel Hilliard. I have enjoyed the first 2 issues. I felt like issue number 2 picks up right where issue number 1 left off, literally and figuratively, and the story just continued. It didn't drop. I really liked it, and I'm in on this series.
Nice. I have to read on issue 2. I haven't read issue 2 yet. I liked issue 1. It was interesting, something different. So pretty sure it's only a miniseries anyway, right?
Yeah, I think it's like a 5 or 6 issue series. But anyways, if you haven't been able to tell yet, one of us seems to collect for covers while the other one seems to read their comics. Just saying.
Yeah, no, you should open your books. You really should.
Here we have Odin, issue number 1. This is cover A by Alex Ekman Lawn.
Yes.
I don't know anything about this, but I've heard that it should be something we might want to pick up for a little bit of spec. Maybe it's a good story. I'll let y'all know because y'all know I read my books.
Well, you guys know that this is another Tinian book. So anything that Tinian puts his hands on usually is a great read, and I expect nothing less from this book. There's some ash cans out there that you can pick up. So there's a lot of covers for this.
There's a lot of covers for this, yes.
So hopefully this is a good read. Probably another horror book, which I'm all for. So let's go.
You think it's actually going to be about Odin, the god
I think it's going to be about pagan worship.
of Odin? Okay, that'll work for me. I can get into that.
I do like
But
pagan.
yeah, back in the day, and I mean like literally last week, I would have picked up half of these variants for this, but this time, just that one. That was it. So here we have Nightwing, issue number 138. This is cover A by Jorge Fornes. I really like this cover. It's a really creepy cover. I love how you see Nightwing up there. I love how the forest looks like it's written in blood. And is that supposed to be Nightwing standing at the bottom in the middle of the trees, or is that something he's going to have to go against?
That's something else. Looks like some kind of creature, the way it's hunched over. So, hopefully we get a little horror take in the next arc of Nightwing. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would be nice. It's, we have a lot of great horror books, and they're selling pretty well. It'd be nice if, Marvel and DC decide, hey, you know what, this horror thing's actually working out. Maybe we should add some elements of that into our stories and see how they like it. Because for me, I would actually enjoy that. All right, here we have Only the Savage Are Left. This is issue number 1. This is cover A by Stefano Raphael. I read the synopsis. I don't quite remember what it is. There's some type of end of the world event or apocalypse that happens, and I think this guy's immune. Was that right, Bruce?
I didn't read that part. I read the part where he's a pacifist in a world of violence.
That's right.
And there are monsters, and to free yourself from the monster virus, you have to kill another monster, freeing your soul. And he decides to go across the world to find the love of his life.
That, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like Why the Last Man, where he's got to go across the world to try and find his girlfriend. I wonder if his... What?
I would say nope. I can't say that. It's a family show. Never mind.
But the covers are really nice on this. There's a few covers in this one that I like, and hopefully we have another good story. And I will also be picking up cover B, the Marco Maestrazzo variant. I really like this variant. It looks like our main character may be getting the virus attached to him, so he's got to make a kill in order to keep himself sane, I guess.
And just remember, kids, never hold your gun like this.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
It's bad. All right, and here we have Psylocke Ninja, issue number 5. This is the Gerald Perel variant. As I've told you already, I am a fan of Gerald Perel. Psylocke is obviously one of those characters that people love to pick up for the covers. And this was a really nice cover, so I am picking it up.
Nice.
And then here we have Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Echoes of the Empire, issue number 2. This is the Eric M. Geist Mandalorian and Grogu variant. And there is only one reason I'm picking this up, because we have the queen of sci-fi, Sigourney Weaver, gracing the cover. I don't know how many covers that Sigourney Weaver's on an actual comic book, but I'm going to pick it up. My ultimate goal is to meet Sigourney Weaver at a con one day and get an autograph. I have loved Aliens and Alien since the first time I watched them when I was like 4 or 5 years old as a kid, when they would terrify the shit out of me. And yet I still love those movies. And my daughter's middle name is Elena because of Ellen Ripley. So that is how much of a fan I am of Sigourney Weaver and her character Ellen Ripley.
Nice. I don't like this cover, but you can like it.
Again, it's just because of Sigourney Weaver. That's it. That's the only reason. So here we have Wonder Woman, issue number 33. This is cover A by Daniel Sampere. I really like this cover. I like I mean, yes, you can say it's kind of a Hulk 340 homage, but it's done a little different.
It's not.
And I really do like it.
Not every cover that reflects a character is a Hulk 340 homage, which is, I hate that cover.
Pretty much every time you see a reflection, you're like, oh, Hulk 340.
Nope, not this one. This is different. Right. Way different.
But I really do like this one. I love the contrast in the matriarch and Wonder Woman reflection on the sword. I think it's really good.
Yes. And you know, Tom King is the master.
And then I also love this cover, which is cover B by Chuma Hill. I feel like the matriarch is just a very compelling character. The way they designed her. Yeah, the design of her is really good. I haven't read anything about her, and I'm hoping she's
You're
actually
not reading Tom King's wonderful run of Wonder Woman?
I am not reading.
I think you should catch up. It's amazing.
Where should I start? Don't tell me issue 1.
Issue 1.
Really? Because you couldn't stand like 8 issues of it, and you're like, I can't wait till this run.
Well, it was a little slow, but it still was a good story. The mouse has ears. The mouse man.
Yeah. Can I just start off when the matriarch starts? Or
no, you have to get the history of Diana and what she goes through, how she gets to this point that we end the Wonder War. So,
well, I guess I'm never gonna read it because I'm not gonna read 33 issues to catch up. That's way too much.
That's a sign of a good reader.
Spoken by the guy who keeps telling me I haven't read it. I need to read it. I'm gonna read it later.
I'm caught up in all my series, buddy.
No, except the ones that we've been talking about, and you're like, oh yeah, I haven't read this yet.
Narco doesn't count.
And then here we have Wonder Woman issue number 33. This is cover E by Lyrics Lee. And for all you Sonic fans, here's another Sonic cover. So if you want to collect all the Sonic covers, pick this one up. I brought it here for you. And I'm probably going to skip it, but you know, it's a cute Wonder Woman cover by Lyrics Lee.
Yeah, it's all right.
And that's it. That's my whole FOC, and a lot of these books I'm not picking up. I'm just showing you because I want you to be aware of them. Like I said, I'm changing my collecting habits. But if you want to collect the way you've always been collecting, you do you. Yeah. I'm just letting y'all know I'm changing. There's not one way to collect. The way to collect is how you like to collect. The way I was collecting before, I enjoyed it. Now, it's like, no, I'm done with that. Specifically because I don't want to have another 60 to 70 short boxes sitting all around me like I currently do right now.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah. So please hit the like and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. As soon as this drops, Bruce's video will probably drop tomorrow, Bruce?
Yes, it will drop tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
So make sure you get fucked.
Yeah, go check out his video of Get Fucked. And he's also going to be on Only Slabs tomorrow.
Ooh, on Rob Backstack's channel at 2:30 p.m. Eastern.
He'll be on there with Rob and with Chris, the comic vet. So go check out all of Bruce's DC books, because I wouldn't be surprised if that's all you see. But nope.
There will be more than DC.
Oh, there might be some indie books. We'll see. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.